Rising high above the Grunwald forest of Berlin, there is a man-made hill with a dark past. Beneath this artificial hill lies the remains of an abandoned Nazi military school, buried under millions of tons of rubble. On top of these remains are the ruins of what was once a Cold War secret surveillance listening station. How did this mysterious hill come to be, and why was it such a key player in Cold War spying? Today I will find out the truth behind this mysterious location and visit the ruins myself to see what I find. Welcome to Waste Media. My name is Alexander, and I travel the world looking for the most mysterious locations imaginable. Before we get started, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We post videos every week. The history of this mysterious hill begins before World War II. The location was selected to become a military technical college, part of Hitler's grand vision for Germania, his reimagined version of Berlin. The school, designed by Albert Speer, was intended to train engineers for Germany's war machine. However, as the tide of war turned, construction was stopped, leaving the massive structure partially built. When the Allies eventually attempted to demolish it, they discovered the foundations were too strong to be destroyed easily. The solution: bury it. Beginning in 1950, truckloads of debris from West Berlin began arriving at the site. Every day, 600 trucks dumped around 7,000 cubic meters of rubble, brought in by a workforce that included the Trümmerfrauen, or rubble women. These women were instrumental in clearing Berlin's streets and hauling the wreckage of destroyed buildings. Over 20 years, they created a mountain out of the ruins of war. By the 1970s, the dumping operations concluded, and Teufelsberg stood as the highest point in West Berlin, at 393 feet, or 120 meters, surpassing the city's natural elevations. The Senate of West Berlin decided to transform the man-made hill into a green space. Thousands of trees were planted, and the site became a recreational area. In an effort to bring new life to the hill, a ski jump was constructed in 1955, followed by an expanded version in 1962. The slopes drew crowds of spectators and became a winter sports destination for a time. However, interest waned, and by 1969, the ski jumps fell into disuse. Eventually, they were dismantled, leaving only traces of their existence. With its height and location in the British sector of West Berlin, the hill was a strategic vantage point for monitoring communications from the Eastern Bloc. The United States National Security Agency, NSA, quickly recognized its potential and established one of its largest listening stations there, known as Field Station Berlin. The facility began operations in 1961 with mobile Allied listening units. These teams discovered that Teufelsberg's elevation provided superior reception, making it an ideal site to intercept Soviet and East German military communications. By 1963, construction of a permanent facility was underway, and the iconic radar domes, also known as radomes, the giant white domes, soon became a fixture atop the hill. Each radar dome housed state-of-the-art antennas designed to intercept, analyze, and jam communications. The station's mission was straightforward but critical: gather intelligence on Warsaw Pact nations. This was part of the Global Echelon Network, a secretive surveillance system used by Western intelligence agencies to monitor and analyze signals across the globe. Nicknamed the Big Ear, Teufelsberg operated around the clock. American and British personnel worked together, with the NSA and British GCHQ sharing intelligence responsibilities. Despite being in the British sector, the Americans took the lead in operations, and the station became a vital hub in the West's intelligence gathering efforts. By the 1980s, Field Station Berlin had grown into one of the West's largest and most important listening posts. It intercepted not only military communications, but also political and economic intelligence, providing the West with a clear picture of Soviet intentions. It also became a training ground for intelligence professionals, many of whom went on to prominent careers in espionage. However, the end of the Cold War in 1989 brought Teufelsberg's mission to a close. With the fall of the Berlin Wall and the reunification of Germany, the need for a listening station in Berlin vanished. And by 1992, operations ceased, and the NSA dismantled its equipment. The once bustling facility was abandoned, and its radar domes left to decay. What remained were the eerie structures of the listening station, skeletal buildings topped with massive white domes, now weathered and decaying. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. I post every week. Check out the Patreon, the link is down below. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. We're growing really fast. Thank you.